Hello everyone, guys. Welcome to the Lord of the Rings with the Ennorath mod. Eve been gone for a few days and there are so many changes. Zira stormed into first place. Moved Elphaba. Just 27 wins in a row. It's just tough. Bilbo and Fabi also broke in third and fourth place. King No Crown dropped to 5th place, summoning to 6th. The Wind is at 7 o'clock, Boromir is in 8, Toretto in 9, and on the 10th Ugoat. Almost the entire top 10. Changed, although no, I'm lying a little here. Half of the top 10. Still changed. Top 3 by number of matches. Gravit is confidently in the lead, 410 skating ring. Turambar about 250 matches, and Ivan Ermac remains in the top 3. No, he was second, but it still remains in the top 3. Eastvold is still the most favorite map among players. Forts of Brunnen returned to 2nd place. And Forts of Icen this Flame is in 3rd place. Apparently people like it. Top 5 winning streaks, Zira 27 victories in a row. Toretto is 17, Boromir is 16, yes, Wind is 15, and this way it will be better visible, and Berta is 14. Today we will watch the duel between Evo Bobble and GitHub. Rohan is played by Evo, and Goblins is played by GitHub. Quite a small map. Here's a cat from a subscriber. Well, let's go. Probably the next days there will be replays without rating reviews, because I will be recording them on the same day. And the rating will not have time to change. I have already seen that there are quite a lot of these relatively long ones that would be suitable for a video. So here now, well, this is the current meta for Rohan. It's not interesting here, there are a lot of GitHub tunnels here. But GitHub loves to play clay, so it's not clear what kind of build he has. As far as I remember, he likes to do a lot of troll spiders with clubs, fast Drogat. You should always play Gorkala with spiders. But I don't know exactly what build he has. I haven't watched his replays. Plays like, what's the point of making one barracks? I don't understand yet, as if it's purely for show, goblins to save money and become a hero right away, well, Cian. But his money is accumulating. I decided to rush him. His bobble. The goblins have landed. Debuffchick. But Odin partially cancels out the debuff. It does 25 damage. Well, the debuff takes 25 damage, but I don't know how it works in general. Most likely a debuff is better. Something must first work, and then 25 more are taken away from it. I think the debuff is better. Evo, of course, does not lose him, but he loses the apostates whom he wanted to turn into cavalry. And this attack was not successful. Well, of course, I should have said this right away. But he should have just gone to some farms that were not under crepe, and the situation would have been completely different here. But I got a little greedy. He screamed at the wargs. Odin was already sick. There's also a small pack coming up and still being built. His 2 front farms are already grid, but he has little economy. That is, such a start for GitHub. Very much justified because he still wins Pokiki. Look how many referments, and one has already swung no. Oh no, I'm dumb. Just 4 farms. Fast Shellop lined up. The goblins landed on deck. Shelop is very good in the early game. It's hard to counter her at the beginning. This means there is a greater chance that she will level up to the web and then you may have big problems. Odin is trying to escape, but he has no retreat, which means he is unlikely to be saved here. Gamling appeared. And in my opinion, Shelop, he found GitHub. Well, yes, it was stupid. I had to hit him at least once. Kanaluka. Shelop is more profitable here than Gamling. It's much more profitable, hell regretted now, but on the other hand, GitHub managed to kill his entire squad. Will the standard bearer survive? That's the question, like yes. So another detachment of peasants ran through, then cleaned the farms together with the hobbit, and the Shalop can swing on them. A lot of money has accumulated. Is he going straight into trouble or something? God. What a crap. Oh. How fun it is to play against something like that. No. Well, okay. Almost saved up, by the way. It will be now. Rohan usually doesn't have any problems with this, but it's worth noting that his start is not the best for him, to put it mildly. Dragot can drag. Very much. What will he do? Archers. What for a fountain? I didn't understand. His Kanaluki have partially recovered. Little by little he gets away with it. He should have done it right away as I said. Okay, he was almost on the 5th level. One skirmish, and it will be level 5. Now he starts spamming spiders. This is a cave hike. Evo has nothing to kill Drogoth with. Yes, he wants to kill Gamling, but something went wrong. Maybe he was hoping to throw it away? Well, you can just swing. Second detachment of Canalux. True, the first bastard. You can take this squad of archers easily. In my opinion, GitHub has no reason to be afraid here. There is nothing to kill him, the dragon. Well, okay. He knows better, of course. I was wrong. This is not a cave, this is another spider nest. He decided to spam spiders. Okay. Well, hey, race the minus of Lucarin. Minus Kanaluki. And that's all. Damn, I feel bad for his bobble. I don't know what he will do here. Spiders eat Gamling. Gamling scratched a little. Oh, the second tier is called up. But no, he doesn't have time. Gamling dismounted. Trying to live. He needs to get to the point of weakness. But his peasants saved him. Okay. I completely forgot about the elves. On the one hand, of course, in fact, his bobble did not achieve much. I just didn't lose my entire army. But somehow, it could have been better. For GitHub, I mean. It could have been much better. He could have interrupted everything here. And in the end, Rohan would start churning out Lucaris so that he could fight off the dragon. And there would be a bunch of spiders here. He also continues to attack. Shalop has almost recovered. By the way, look, handsome. He does not attack so as not to disrupt regeneration. Well done. Berder came, Galadrim was afraid. The Galadrim, by the way, are in the defense industry, and he ran away, but they will end now. What is there? There is an Eomer. He decided to play through the Canalux, Yes, he will set up additional canalux. In my opinion, he needs to blame something. Brother, he's been sitting here for a long time, he needs to run away. The dragon has recovered by more than half. The peasants are running. And Eowyn is there. Okay. I don't quite understand why there are fire arrows now. I'm not sure, guys, but I think numbers are better than fire arrows against a dragon. Well, in my opinion, he simply doesn't have the money to do this and that. But okay, fire arrows. Okay, he made a squad of throwers. Well, he just doesn't have enough yet. He needs more throwers against the spiders, and against Birder, and against Shell. But throwers do not attack through the air. That's why we also need Lakari, or Kanaluki. He, of course, can hope that his heroes will improve and their spears will fly. Yes, don't be. I would recommend Alvin. Yeah, he already did. Alvin and Elmi get excited. I see that he also built Gunnabergen. That's a pretty good idea. Shella through the web, so the dragon gets a little damage and they can't attack. But GitHub doesn't notice this now, and now it's going to screw it up. We must hand over the poison arrow. But I didn't ship myself, I didn't use it, I could have killed the dragon here. The whole pack dies. At GitHub, almost the entire stack also perishes. But his army consists of only heroes. He's not so offended. He kills Alvin. He kills Gomling. And I don't see where Elmer is. At the same time, they manage to kill Birder. At least something. Oh wait, Ymer is alive, he passed the skill and at the same time the Shalop died. It seems like GitHub is crap now. Because Rohan's heroes are not as expensive as goblins. What is it? 1,400 Eowyn died. 1,500, well, approximately. I don't remember exactly. Gomling and that's it. And there are 3,000 Birder, 2,000 Shelpa. Well, we don't count them as spiders and Rohans. Many people died here and there, but the dragon remained. By the way, the dragon does not harass the economy, which also plays into the hands of Eve Babel. Because GitHub sits and waits for him to restore his health. He apparently decided to go on the attack after all. For now, the dragon is of little use. Well, you say, well, but he kills troops. Well, yes, but GitHub could kill troops with its troops. I mean, what's the difference, right? The good thing about the dragon is that it doesn't give you money. It devours your economy. But you cannot do this to him, otherwise you will simply lose your troops. But only now he began to do it. But on the other hand, if his Babel accumulates enough horse bows, then they will do the same thing as the dragon. A little worse, but they are stronger than a dragon. They will protect you from macro a little worse, I mean. But they are stronger than the dragon. Something like that. So, Birder caught a whole detachment of Canalux. The Galadrim are summoned. What the hell is this? Who even uses Galadrim in close combat? I don't understand why. So, there again the web prevents the dragon from being killed. A poison arrow flew. He is apparently immune to poisoning. But it doesn't matter, she still deals normal damage there. Well, switch. Not bad, but of course he caused this in vain. But on the other hand, he won the skirmish, he can push further. Alvin can throw a spear. Behind her, however, is a huge crowd of spiders. And if she throws a spear, the spiders will eat her. The spiders will eat her anyway. Okay, but at the same time GitHub loses a certain number of farms. Gimli wants to jump, GitHub doesn't want him to jump. Press X. Well, some kind of strange attack for his bauble actually. He seemed to give everything, but didn't achieve much. And now he's taking a big risk. Meanwhile, another splash hero appeared, whom Eomer almost killed, but alas, the spiders did not allow him to finish off. It was still a bite. The dragon flew over on purpose so that they could focus on it so that the shallop would not be hit. And Evo held off on his retreat and escaped. Arranges new troops. Started making spearmen from the barracks. He has very little money. Will he be able to defeat Clay? Oh, lol, the coronation of Azog. I didn't expect this, to be honest. That is, now he will build troops or, oh no, that's right, the fortress needs to be graded. Well, of course, how could I forget it? You can't try to win, you need to take as long as possible. No negativity. So, Eva was built by Tia Dryad, he will have armor soon. Well, by the way, the tower will also help. To a lesser extent than other heroes, but will help against the dragon. The dragon has already given birth to 4 babies. He decided to make flags. By the way, I don't understand why there are flags. In my opinion, the flags here seem to be a mistake. Well, I was right, the fire arrows were a mistake, he doesn't have enough money to make them. It would be better if he saved up the amount. Oh, what a mess so. I felt this pain. What level is it already? Almost 8th, tough. My prediction, guys, if GitHub reaches the 10th level of the dragon, then it's the end of the game. So, the web plus the deep guard, but this is a classic. There is a retreat. But this doesn't really save his granny, now he'll have to huddle under the fountain. Well, at least partially the troops survive. And for those who are new, they'll explain why they don't do damage. They didn't do more precise retreat, they put a debuff on your troops. They can't attack, well, I mean they can, but they don't do damage. But at the same time it gives maximum armor for a while. And in my opinion, where is he? This fear and running speed. Yes. Yes. Such things. Well, not bad in principle. If Evo had not been struck by the retreat, he would have lost all his troops. I'm sure. By the way, he needs to constantly disguise himself for the troops. Very helpful. Sometimes it happens that the enemy simply drives himself into a trap. Azog can take a lot of damage now. The spear flew, the dragon flew, immediately squeezed the X and Wobble, did not want to take risks. The web has almost rolled away, the second shooting range is called up. So, Pochkov forgot GitHub. The spiders will be killed now. The goal is to defile the enemy. Called a pike with a skull or a severed head, the heroes of GitHub actually received a lot of damage. He built a fire lizard. The fire lizard is the latest upgrade for the fortress. It has a relatively small health reserve, but it has an abundance that can set the entire army on fire. You can combine it with a web shallop, and it can be a one-shot of the whole pack. Now, usually this is very easy to counter. You just squeeze them and the shallop falls into one squad there, and that's it. But when the enemy has so many splash heroes, it is very difficult to control your army so that it does not fall under all sorts of such cheats. That's why your Bobble might be in trouble now. Oh, the kids were set up by GitHub. 2 kids are dying. The 3rd kid is about to kill himself. Or he will kill himself. Or no, he's focusing on someone else. I don't understand who he was trying to focus. And Shallop dies here. The web hits only some of the troops. Damn, I didn't notice where. Oh, Alvin threw a spear at Azid. Azid was finished off by Spearman. Birder upgraded called YOLO Trolley. So many things are happening at once. I don't have time to watch. And retreat. It seems that his Bobble was exchanged here much more profitably than GitHub. GitHub forgot its Drake. Well, there was a fig web, obviously. He made a lot of mistakes there, so maybe he decided not to show this dragon, to leave it for the future. Well, on the other hand, Rohan doesn't seem to have many troops left. He upgraded his armor, I see, and made a machine tool. He has 1 point to 25, plus there will be a 3rd tier. Again, there is a small chance. Finish off the dragon. GitHub is only 3 points behind. They're at 2.5. That is, it will also soon be 25. Here, technically. GitHub is not worth it. Leave 25 against Ents because he has a dragon. But how will it really be? He even has a big brood. Theoretically, he can defend against Ents, but depending on how the battle goes now. Bad fireball missed. Yeah, I decided to focus Birder now. Willow Bob instead of a dragon. Shallop throws a web. A lot of damage to Birder. Birder dies. Azig has come. Dropped Gimli. There's nothing to kill a dragon with, alas, but the spear flew. Wait a minute. Legolas begins to pounce on the dragon. 25 is thrown. Another spear, and the last shot. And the dragon dies. And now his Bobble can just defend from 25. He has a camp, which will just help him do this. Trolls can be killed in the back. He has throwers, although not many, but they are strong. He kills them easily. Bats and dragon brood die on the towers. And on farms that are already 3rd level. No, I'm lying. Not everyone is level 3. Only the first of the 3rd level. The front ones, that is. But overall it's okay. Got defensive. Without special problems. And oh stop. Are you serious, or what? How? Okay, I managed to miss it. The most important point. Let's look again. Let's fast forward a little. This skirmish. That's it, dragon. Yeah, and now, he immediately summons the Ents before 25. So what? What about GitHub? But there is something to worry about. Oh, how stupid I was. In theory, he could kill all the Ents right away with this abundance. No, not all of them, but set them on fire. And he missed the most important thing, by the way. But he could have easily touched the crate. Well, it happens. I forgot about my secret weapon. Well, we saw this too. His Bobble repelled the attack. A bare base remains. And since GitHub goes to the troops, didn't play well. He only has 1 spider here. Well, you can build these swordsmen. But in fact he won't do anything. He only has heroes. Did some damage. So suck it, as they say. Now Rohan will come. And it will simply destroy his entire base. Little by little. Yes, and GitHub understands this. Thanks for your attention, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Send your cats and replays to me on Discord. Subscribe, like, by everyone.